Welcome back to Under Par Acres. Last week I did a video about creating drainage and digging trenches around our garden. Well, I came back after that and I dug another trench through the middle of our garden, and last night we got extremely heavy rains, so I'm out here today to see how it worked and to start seeing where my weak spots are. We have a dry creek bed that runs through our woods, but it only sees water after heavy storms. The problem, however, is that the creek doesn't really lead to anywhere, and it eventually just disperses the water all throughout the woods. And as you can see here, the water eventually just starts finding its way through the woods and right out into the middle of our field. And for several days after a storm, this runoff water will continue to drain out of the woods and right into the middle of our garden area. Our trenches appear to be working well, however I have learned that I need to move the firewood rack further up the hill as the water comes gushing out underneath it, and I need to bring the primary trench further back to catch that first line of water. Most importantly though, the water coming out of the woods is going into the trenches, and it is going all the way around the garden rather than right through the middle of it. What I will need to do when the conditions are drier is dig the trenches a lot deeper, and possibly I should fill them with some kind of river rock. I'm also able to see that the water's draining out of the woods in multiple locations, so it is very nice to have two trenches. And all of this water that's going down the trenches is eventually leading to the back corner of the field and into the woods where it always would drain to without going through our garden. I came out a few days ago and I dug another trench through the middle of the garden in the low spot using the tractor and the box blade, but I also got out a trench shovel and tried to dig it to where it's always going downhill. And while I will need to dig this deeper and make sure it's going downhill the whole way, it turned out to work really well, and it's diverting the water from the middle of the garden and down into the little swampy pond area we have in front of the putting green we're building. And as I'm starting to see this, it's making me really think hard about the possibility of digging this out one day to build a nice little garden pond that would also look really good in front of our golf hole. But feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you do have any experience with drainage, let me know anything else I should be thinking of. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.